What's going on, everybody? It's Coach Gary. Welcome to the stream. If this is your first time here, make sure you come in and hit that like button. And if you feel so inclined, you can also subscribe to the channel. I got more than what I do right here. But tonight, we've got the Eastern Conference semifinals. And it is the Heat versus the 76ers. You see the two guys right here, Jimmy Buckets and Joel Embiid. And this is it. This could be it for one of the teams, and that's the 76ers. If the 76ers do not win this game tonight, once again, the 76ers will be kicked out, or they will, be kicked out of the playoffs, They will be eliminated from the playoffs once again. All right, once again, they'll be eliminated. So Joel Embiid, even though he's suffering through some injuries, he's got to take advantage of this. And Jimmy Butler, I don't remember how far Jimmy Butler has gone in the playoffs. Actually, they almost won the conference semifinals last year is what it was. All right, so Jimmy Butler's and the Heat, they're on pace to at least get back to that. If they win this game tonight, it's game 6, ladies and gentlemen. Should be a very good one. We are in Philly. What's going on, Michael? All right, that's Michael calls it. Heat wraps it up tonight. I'm thinking they will do that too. Even though the professional analysts, they're thinking that that Philly is going to win tonight. They don't think Philly's going to lose in Philly. They think it's going to be a game 7, and they'll have to go back to Miami, and then that's where it will end. But I don't know. If I was a betting person, I would have to say it ends tonight. The Heat will take it tonight. Is what I think. But the game must be played, so we'll see. Let's take a look at matchup predictor. Matchup predictor gives a slight edge to Miami. A slight edge to Miami. This is the closest I've seen it here in a while. 59, might as well say 60% to Miami. And so Philly has a chance here, according to the matchup predictor. All right, but I think it should be a good one. James Harden had 30 some points the last game. I don't expect him to have that many points this game. All right, he should have held on to that and scored the 30 tonight, because he's going to need to get 30 plus, and Joel Embiid is going to have to get at least 25 points, maybe even 30 himself. Him being the MVP candidate. To pull these guys through this win tonight. I don't think it's going to be easy. If those shooters for Miami are on tonight, it's over, because I just do not see Philly having the defense to stop them. They don't have the defense to stop them. That's what I was saying in the last game. You could see it when Joel Embiid and Harden were on the floor. The Heat were having an easier time scoring. All right, I'm not saying Joel Embiid doesn't play defense. To me, he's just not a great defender. He's a better offensive player, and we all know James Harden is not playing any defense. The kid that was on the screen there for a minute there, Harris, is going to have a good game for Philly. That Carolina boy. He's going to have a good game for Philly. Good outside shooting game. All right. But one advantage is Philly is at home. But you never know, the game is in Philly. Should be a good one. Yep, exactly. Maybe James Harden will be like the James Harden of old or whatever.
Getting there over 11 times again. Philadelphia has been to this round now.
Here we go.
4 times.
in the last 5 years, but unable to get out of the conference semifinal. You recall last year, they had a Game 7 at home against Atlanta. They lost that game, and the Hawks went on to the conference finals. Did Philly force a game?
All right, tip is up. It is controlled by the Heat.
They've won the last 6 times they've made it that far, including, as George mentioned, 2020. They got to the conference finals.
Jimmy Butler comes out with the first 2.
Good start for Jimmy
Speaking of a gentleman, speaking of the 2-point basket being an old and forgotten art in the NBA, Jimmy Buckets is one that still uses it to his advantage. Embiid skips that over to Harris. Harris catches it out of bounds.
What you saw there was Tucker matched up with Embiid. Now we know that's not going to be the assignment, but there was a double team on him in that area. That's one of his favorite areas.
There's Butler as Danny Green fell down. Butler thought about it. He is shooting it well from 3, but that's not
Jimmy Buckets.
The strength of his game.
Elbow, he kicks it.
Good so far here in the postseason.
Now Tucker gets that out to Strus. Strus. He's starting off where he stopped the last game. He's a good outside shooter. And his score right now is 5-0. Philly cannot afford to get down.
Started his college career at Lewis.
Philly shoots. They're off again. Miami scores this time. There will be a timeout.
On the second possession. Here's Vincent out of
Fall away jumper is good.
He gets the basket at 7-0 Miami.
Now what you like there?
7-0 lead pass up to Danny Green. Back to Joel Embiid. Now Harden directing traffic.
Here's the zone by Miami.
Danny Green for 3, and that's good. So the timeout is avoided. And the Heat turn it over. He tried to get that ball down the court very quickly. It was a turnover. Danny Green with that Carolina intelligence hustled down the court.
But pay attention now to Miami. They will force the.
What's up, Common Boy? I'm about to start doing the Midtown track. What's that word? Midtown track collide? What is that? Strus wide open for 3. He's off the mark. Rebound, Harris.
The big thing is Embiid's got to stop the play. He thought he was fouled on that move.
Left hand layup by Harden.
He's looking for the pace. Get the ball off the floor.
7-5, Philly.
And Harden with his first points. Now Vincent penetrates.
Vincent, another turnover. Philly lead pass to Harris. Oh, he dunks it. And it is tied 7-7. I wasn't sure if Philly was gonna like just lay down there for a minute, but Philly has responded. It's 9 minutes and 23 seconds left. Okay, club, I see you. Which club is that? Comment Boy, doing the Midtown Track Club. Okay, all right, I got you, Midtown Track Club.
Set it up for himself. Now we all know that he's an outstanding passer, not an average passer, way above average. He can make the play.
So looks like it's gonna be a good one tonight. Jimmy Butler at the free throw line. He hits the first one.
First free throw. Harden.
It's 8-7, 9 minutes and 18 seconds into the first quarter.
Was traded to Philadelphia in the Ben Simmons deal.
And he hits both of them.
Philly averaged 11 assists per game, 21 points, but one-time assist leader, 3 scoring titles and an MVP back in 2018. They might be that kind
Philly with the ball.
win this series.
Joel Embiid has not scored yet. Crossover dribble, he drives, lays it up. Finger roll is good. He hits the floor, but he's up. Danny Green, though, has not moved. He's holding his, maybe he looks like his hamstring, but he has not moved.
Well, in that play, Embiid was triple teamed. Not only did he have
It may be his knee, though.
they had a baseline rotator.
He looks like he's in some agony.
Chased him down into that area. Now, this is an unfortunate act accident for Philadelphia, mainly because of the fact they need Danny Green. Here it is right here. Very difficult shot.
Oh man, that's bad. Friendly fire too. Twisted that knee, man. It looked like the knee. It could have been the knee. Could have been the hamstring.
It's just like they assume they can't afford
Danny Green is going to go out the game for a little bit. I don't know how long. Joe Embiid hit that layup when he came down. He sort of rolled into Danny Green's leg, and that foot was planted. So it was a pretty good twist there.
Any budget?
We don't know exactly what was injured. Was it the knee? He was holding the hamstring, but we don't know. Could have been some stretching of ligaments. Anything. All right, guys, thanks for being here. I'm going to keep up with my likes. I'm going to keep up with my likes. I'm going to be petty to see who gives me a like and who doesn't give me a like.
Never forget your old phone.
So we've got a timeout on the floor.
Get a free Samsung Galaxy S22 with any Galaxy trade-in. Any year, any...
Hey, Delancey,
Yeah.
did you give me a like on my stream? Look, my own granddaughter ain't even gave me a like yet.
I'm sorry, sir.
I'm gonna find it here.
Is it Heat versus?
Yep.
Okay.
It says Eastern Conference
I'm
semifinal.
not watching it. So.
No, what I'm saying, are you on the right one? Eastern Conference semifinals. Game 6 in the middle.
No.
The thumbnail. It does say Heat versus Philly. PHI. Yeah.
I liked it and.
Say Heat versus Philly.
Hmm?
PHI. Yeah.
I liked it and subscribed.
I thought you was already subscribed.
Yeah.
That's Kristen's anyway, so it's gonna take it away. All right, let's see. 3. There you go. My 3 peeps. 3 peeps in here gave me 3 likes. All right. So now what we need to do is get in touch with my daughters. They need to hit that like button. All right, so we're at a timeout. We're at a timeout, and it is tied up. It started off. The game started off kind of slow for Philadelphia, and as soon as I made my statement that they can't get down big, that's when they started putting things together. Also, the Heat helped them a little bit. They turned the ball over 2 times in a row. Philly took advantage of it, got some scores. But the only bad thing here now is in the stoppage of play, Joe Embiid comes down, rolls into Danny Green's leg. And they said he was carried back to the locker room, so it is not good. It's not good, but we don't know. They may, if they can get x-rays back there or whatever, he could take a little something and be back on the floor. Joe Embiid gets the ball in.
They need the defense. They need the defense that's in there to replace Danny Green, along with the fact
Now James Harden. Joe Embiid on the floor again. Shot by Harris. That was a 3. He missed that one. Now Butler brings the ball down. He gets it to Vincent. Alley-oop. Another turnover. And Maxey outruns everybody for the layup on the other end for Philly. What's up, Jackson?
Maxey is one of the quickest guys that we have in this league. The best of the best.
And you mentioned this about the pace being so important. They've got 6 fast break points already. Here's a 3 from Vincent.
Yeah, man, I would have loved to have seen that. Andrew was fighting over his basketball. It was hilarious.
And B didn't like that. Let's see what David Guthrie, the crew chief, calls here. A foul on Bam. That's his first.
Yeah, I would have loved to have seen that.
That was away from the ball. It was out of the action, but right in front of Spoelstra, the coach of Miami.
All right, everybody, you guys that are joining me, thanks for joining me. We're watching Philly versus the Heat. This is game 6. If Philly does not win, that is it. They are eliminated. If the Heat win, that is it. they move on
Just don't give up your lead.
to the finals, the Eastern Conference Final.
On reverse spin.
He led the league in scoring the first
They got that far last year and could not close out.
game. Was obviously disappointed. He didn't win it.
Vincent gets it to Butler. Butler shoots and he hits.
There's Butler from the corner.
I don't know if that was a 3 or a 4. He shot that on 1 foot. James Harden brings the ball down on the right side.
He's giving you 26 points. And
He gets over to the left with his left hand, picks it up, gets it to Joel Embiid, who shoots a 3. He is short on that one.
Playoffs, 5 for 26.
Joel Embiid needs to stay down low, man. I'm telling you. Did that in the last game. Jimmy Butler, screen set by Adebayo. Butler pulls up, hits another 2-point shot.
Meanwhile, Jimmy Butler continues to put 9 points, 3 of
Nathan Blair won that game. Andrew was mad. I said, okay, game over. Time to go home. Cool. Man, I bet it was a good one.
can't get the bounce. And
Embiid with the rebound, and he dunks that one. 14-13, Miami. 6 minutes, 34 seconds into the first quarter. Now Jimmy Butler with the ball.
put fouls on their front line people.
Butler trying to get a pass. The Strus running around. Now Butler to the basket. Reverse layup. He missed it.
a late whistle.
But there was a foul call, I think,
That's his first.
on Butler, for Butler.
Look at that. That was a good call.
That was called on Thibault.
And what we tell you about Butler,
Like I said, the referees are blowing those whistles a little late this year, but I think they're taking their time to make sure they're getting these calls right.
out. Remember now, both shots.
All right, guys. Even those people who are at home and not even in the chat, but you're paying attention, you're watching, make sure you hit that like button. Adebayo, all the way to the basket, banks it off the glass over Embiid, and the 76ers hurry the ball up the court. They get it to Harris. Harris against Strus. He shoots over Strus, misses, but almost gets his own rebound. It is deflected out of bounds by Strus, and still Philly ball. 14 seconds to shoot on the clock.
As big of production offensively since Embiid's return, he's going to go out of the lineup now with Dwayne Dedman.
Well, right now, I would think that the offense of Philadelphia has got to recognize what we're doing here right now. And also, go to your big man. Oh, great pass.
And a slam by Thibault, a foul call.
Nice play set up there. Thibault
Tie the game.
with the slam and the foul. So Philly has a chance to tie this one up again.
Right there. He was out of your picture.
Caught Strus sleeping.
Man had to turn and check where the ball was going to be the pass, and he turned his head. Great move by Thibault.
And Thibault completes the three-point play.
Thibault does hit the free throw. Vincent brings the ball down the court. Strus back to Vincent, who drives baseline, kicks that over to Tucker. Tucker to Strus. Strus drives, gets that over to Jimmy Butler. Butler is blocked from behind. Rebound Harris. Philly can take the lead. Joel Embiid kicks that over and back to Harris. Harris drives, left hand layup. Oh, layup is missed. Embiid gets the rebound, and it is slapped off Embiid's knee. Goes back to Miami.
He's making himself available. He's attacking the rim off the dribble. He's running without the ball. But that's the second layup that he's missed already, and we haven't played 7 minutes.
Over the last 3 games, Harris has not been much of a factor offensively.
5 minutes, 14 seconds
In that stretch.
in the first quarter. Strus gets that back to Vincent.
Here's Vincent. Around the Dedman.
Dedman in the game now. Sets a screen. They get it to Strus for 3, and it's good.
Second 3 for Max Strus.
Remember we tell you now, he attempts 7 a game. He shoots it right around 33.
19-16 is the score. Miami up by 3. James Harden directing traffic, being guarded by
In game 5, and that
PJ Tucker.
5-point win down in Miami, the worst postseason loss of Doc Rivers' career.
Now Joe Embiid has Dedman. He shoots over Dedman. Should have used the glass. Missed it. Dedman with the rebound. Vincent brings it down the left side of the court.
We know that during the season he made all those shots, but tonight they need him a little closer to the
Dedmon still dribbling. Now he gets it to Strus. Dedmon sets the screen. Strus, he is foul shooting a 3.
Doc Rivers challenges it. I doubt he would use it here, but he's certainly upset.
And Doc Rivers is like, where did he foul him? See, it's not that he didn't foul him. Let's see.
Drafted player getting his opportunity to play.
Ooh, I don't know that. I don't know about that one.
The armpit on the release of that shot.
Oh, come on, guys.
Think about it.
Come on, guys. I'm seeing harder fouls. Let's go.
For the playoffs,
They can't challenge it now.
players in the back.
Steelers will probably hit all 3 of these. Miami extends their lead and it's now 20-16.
Playoff team in this field. And it's not like these guys were household names in college.
The only reason I ran, the only reason why I ran is because
in the last few decades of basketball, you got Gabe Vincent who went to UCSB.
Jay Ryan came in and he was going to ask me to go fight him. I said maybe. I gotta go now. My ride's here. And then when I went to get something to eat, I saw my friend. I ran from him.
So far in this game with 9 points.
Well, the big thing is when you look at it, the pace has been absolutely terrific. If you're a Miami person who is pulling for his team, you're getting great love.
Philly shoots again. That was Thibault. Missed that 3.
Bible miss, 4-minute mark, first quarter.
Jimmy Butler brings the ball down. He sort of loses the ball, shoots it off the glass. He misses. Dedmon gets the rebound. And I think Dedmon is fouled. Kyle Lowry still out.
Backup center for most of the series on the floor. That's on Bible. That's 2 on him. He's the replacement for Danny Green, who was injured earlier in this game.
Make sure you guys hit that like button.
So not in the penalty.
If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Dedmon receives the ball from Butler. Now Tyler Hero in the game. Tyler Hero picks up his dribble. Finds Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler back to Hero. Scoop shot is off the mark. Philly ball. 3 minutes, 43 seconds left in the first quarter.
Honors a player for their outstanding work in the community. Now through May 14th, go to NBA.com/vote community assist to learn more about the nominees and cast your vote.
Very impressed at both ends. We're seeing some quick traps, and you never know what's
Harden
coming.
calls for the screen, has to pick it up, and it is deflected by Tyler Hero. He lays it in at the other end.
You can see what they did is
Turnover, I don't know, that might be turnover number 2 for Philly.
and if you take your eye off of
James Harden taking over the point guard.
ball and a layup.
Shores, he passes that, and we get it down to Harris. He's been double teamed. Somebody's open.
It's down to 5.
Maxey has to shoot a long 3. It's off. Rebound. Strus, he gets it to Hero. Hero to PJ. Now back to Devin. They swing it over here to Strus. Strus, bounce pass is deflected or intercepted.
Butler with the strip. Last touch by Butler. It'll be Philadelphia ball when we come back, but Miami.
And that ball is out of bounds off of Jimmy Butler. So it's going to be Sixers ball when we come back from station identification. Nobody says station identification anymore.
Chipotle for real.
Welcome to Austin, where the city.
All right, it's been a pretty tight game up until the last, I would say the last minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes. Philly hasn't been able to score. Miami has 24 points, 24-16. So Philly is definitely not out of it. Just at the end of the first quarter, I don't think Miami is taking advantage of Philly not being able to score right now, but still a pretty close game. I think Joel Embiid has scored. James Harden has scored. Those are the supposedly the superstars on the team. For the Heat, Butler is doing most of the offensive scoring. And do they have another superstar that's on the court? It's Jimmy Butler. That's it. The Heat only have one superstar. Kyle Lowry could be considered, but he's not playing. Has not played in this series, if I'm not mistaken. Has not played. So you got other guys that are just doing their part for the Heat. Tyler Hero. You got Strus. Strus shooting the ball pretty well. Am I missing? I don't think so. I'm not missing another superstar on the Heat's roster. No, I am not. And not that has been on the floor yet. And the Heat are in the lead right now. So I did avoid a lot of people today, and about the time I got home, I was riding my skateboard. Here you, Jackson. All right, while we have this timeout, Andrew, what's going on? I'm not in the mood. Oh, I get it, Jackson. I get it, Andrew. Not in the mood because of the game. All right, we have the leading scorers here, or the scorers period, for the Heat. Jimmy Butler has 9 points. Adebayo, Vincent both have 2 points. Strus also has 9 points, and off the bench, Tyler Hero has 2 points. Oladipo played the last game. I do not see that he has entered the game. I think he's playing. He played last game. I didn't hear about him getting hurt, so he may be coming off the bench later. But with that said, we're back to live action. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I know for a fact the first 2 people in here gave me a like. Then there have been 2 more in here since then. Let me check my like button. Then I can tell these guys who are coming in, hanging on my stream, but still won't give me a like. What's up with that? All right. You know it helps the channel. Coach over here trying to be great.
And another rotation from the top. 3 defenders.
That ends an 8-0 run. Victor Oladipo.
All right, Oladipo's on the court now. Gets that to Strus. He misses the 3. James Harden down between the legs dribble. Left hand gets up to Embiid. Embiid brings it back out. He tries to get a sharp pass under the basket to Harris. Is deflected. 24-19 is the score.
Watch what happens. You see, you have a baseline rotator and another.
James Harden rattles in the 3.
That's the 3rd triple team that we have seen in 10 minutes.
James Harden gets it to Embiid, almost steps out of bounds. Now he gets that up top to Thibault. Back to Harden. Harden between the legs dribble. He gets that to Milton for a 3. That would have been a long 3. Milton can't hit it. Jimmy Butler gets it to Tyler Hero. He's on the right side. Bounce passes it to Dedmon. Loses it momentarily. He picks it up. He gets that to Oladipo. Oladipo at the corner. Now he brings it out. He has Harris on him. Thought about shooting. Turned it down. Now Tyler Hero crossover dribble. Floats in. Lays up. Misses. Rebound. Milton. James Harden gets it to the corner. That is Thibault for a 3. Misses. Tyler Hero with the rebound. Tyler Hero steps through, throws it off the glass, misses. Embiid with the rebound. Gets it out to Harris. Harris. 3 from Harden. Boy, goes down and comes back out. A lot of bodies on the floor, ladies and gentlemen. Oladipo gets it up the court to Tyler Hero. He has Embiid on him. Thought about taking him and trying to get that ball to Oladipo. It is deflected out of bounds by Thibault. What's up, Nathan?
Danny Green, left
Hello,
knee
your
injury,
face,
will not
Andrew.
return and he'll
You're
require
looking
further testing
at the
to
winner.
discover the extent of the injury. Back to you.
Well, it's a big loss, UB. Absolutely.
Herm Dog, what's up?
It strengthens the defense.
Appreciate you tapping in, Herm Dog. You guys
Most important at 6'5", he can give you.
say what's up to Herm Dog.
Good defense.
Great pass.
26-19.
For the dunk.
39 seconds left in the first quarter. Miami in the lead, 26-19. Harden picks up a dribble, gets to Embiid. Embiid wide open three. It's good this time.
Garland gave it the second make three of the series.
And here comes Philly. 26-22. 24 seconds on the clock. Jimmy Butler gets it over to Strus. Strus to Oladipo for three. Way off. But Tyler Hero gets the rebound. Let's go. Box out James Harden.
We didn't see him or just didn't try to block him out.
I tell you, Hero, since he's come in here now, has been very
James Harden now. They're going to take the last shot. That's Philly. James Harden crossover. He's fouled on the play by Oladipo.
one end, and also he's going to help you on the glass.
It was on the floor, so I guess they'll take it out.
But Miami had one to give.
Herm Dog in the house. Nathan wins the basketball game between he and Andrew today.
Despite the fact that he's available. And when you look at him, he's 6'5", a legitimate 6'5", 6'5 and a half. And we know that he can score the basketball if he gets on the tear.
4.9 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Here's Milton with three. Milton driving to the corner. Harris.
Three if it's good. It is good by Harris. And the 76ers pull to within 3 points after being down by, I think it was 7.
He took the double team, got the pass. Harris, nothing but net.
Maybe even 9, but now we have another timeout. Thank you guys for showing up today. Make sure you click that like button. Yeah, I'm going right to the likes right now. See who's in here shamming on Coach. Won't even hit that like button. Let's go, baby. That's right, going for double figures tonight in the likes column. Like, share, and subscribe. Okay, before we do that, let's take a look at the team stats. Team stats here. Oh, none of these teams are burning up the baskets tonight. 47% by the Heat, 38.5% by the 76ers. 3 threes by the Heat, 4 by the 76ers. Heat shooting them at a better percentage, 42.9%, and the 76ers 33.3%. Neither team has missed a free throw. They are both 100%. Could two teams go 100% from the free throw line one time? Man, I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Rebound at edge goes to the Heat, 13-8. There's your assists, your steals, your blocks, your turnovers. Philly only has 2. Miami has 5, but they have settled down. Both teams are doing a pretty good job with the turnover thing there. Points in the paint. Let's see, points in the paint. Both teams are getting inside the paint there. Both teams are scoring 14-12, and the largest lead by the Heat was 8. So Philly has come all the way back. They pulled to within 3, trying to get used to not playing with one of the starters. Because Danny Green went down hurt, hadn't heard any word from the locker room. They had to carry him back to the locker room though, so it was not a good look. Looks like every team's got some key guys that are out or that are who are injured. The Grizzlies, Ja Morant, he's out. Don't have any word on when he might be returning. But we do know that they won without Ja Morant last night in dramatic fashion over the Golden State Warriors. And they're going to have, if Ja doesn't play, they're going to have to do it without him because If the Golden State Warriors win one more game, that's it. They move on. The Suns could end the series tonight over Luka and the Maverick. But again, it hasn't been easy. Chris Paul may be out. I think soreness in the knee or something. Not sure, but yeah, and like every team seems to be having somebody that's in some kind of has some kind of injury. Ball's deflected.
Yeah, I mean, both of them are very aggressive right now. So at times we've been able to
Oladipo Adebayo gets it to Tyler Hero.
Good luck, baby. Nice back.
Tyler Hero left hand layup is good.
To start the second quarter. 5-point lead.
see anytime here.
Glaive, what's up, Glaive?
You have got to close the gap and play to God.
Hey, Coach, some good news and some bad news. So I'm working at the animal shelter. I accidentally opened the cage and I lost a dog. And so I called my buddy. He ran and chased behind the dog.
Just because of the injury to Dean Green.
Hey, it happens. Everybody has accidents.
He played only 8 minutes in Game 5. Did not play in Game 4.
But just so you guys caught the animal, caught the canine. I think everything will be okay.
We played 14 minutes.
You live and you learn.
One other game in the series, and that was 1 minute in Game 2.
On the job training. All right, guys, thanks for being here. Make sure you hit that like button. Yes, I'm going to be petty tonight. I'm going to talk about it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I should have at least 7 likes. And my granddaughter makes 8. It should be at least 8 likes in here, guys. Let's go. All you guys come in here, you hang out. You know, we hang out. You could at least give me that like button. All right, here we go. Tyler Hero.
They lead the series 3-2. Trying to move on to the conference final. Robinson misfires on the 3.
And he misses. Rebound, Philly.
So you love to see these young men just going right here.
Maxey. Crossover dribble to the basket. Floats one in. Keeping Philly alive.
On the steam at 17 a game. But in the playoffs here, he's getting you 20 points a game.
All right, Andrew and Nathan Blair had a basketball game. How's my buddy Andrew doing?
Is that
Yep, Andrew's in here.
games, he's shooting
So you can talk to him there.
Go outside. Oh my God.
All right.
93 on the foul. And to that point,
Let Andrew tell you how he feels.
throws in a row, going back to game 2. This young guy is a joy to watch because he's would be.
All right, here we go.
He's not gonna
Man,
force
it's just
it.
wow. One person in the chat, but I've got
Down the long 2. Continues to be a factor off the bench for Miami in this series.
I've got a lot of action there. I don't know what's going on with my chat right here.
Nice pass underneath. Korkmaz puts it in. So Korkmaz
32 is the score.
in this game tonight.
Anytime that MB catches the ball off of the half-court trap, which you just saw, and he out at the top of the circle, without the ball on baseline.
Here's Hero gets in the lane and scores. People thought about Tyler Hero as strictly.
Tyler Hero scores again.
But he's pretty good. You can score
Oh,
a different way.
he's got a great game.
Dylan B with the Euro step. He loses the ball.
Excellent elevation.
Foul Korkmaz.
And I think there was a quick whistle there. I think there was Martin came out of there. He got fouled.
2-point lead for the Heat. Hero 8 points so far in this one.
Yeah, see, if you're going to close him down, that's fine. He's going to take it, and he's going to go strong to the rim. That's what you like about him. And if you notice, he's getting good shots in the.
All right, you guys. Who do you think is winning this game tonight? Is it going to be Philly? Is it going to be the Heat? Will the Heat close it out in Philly tonight?
Shot clock at 7.
Will Philly fight and keep their hopes and dreams alive and turn it into a Game 7? Tyler Hero pulls up. He misses. Rebound.
There for the ball.
No, that was excellent.
And the ball's almost thrown away.
He wore him out, but he definitely got up and pressured that shot.
Milton drives, kicks.
Korkmaz for 3.
Korkmaz misses a 3. Adebayo He's eyeing the front of the rim, goes to the front of the rim, left hand layup, and Dedmon finishes it with a dunk. 36-32. Miami responds to the run by Philly. Embiid takes another three. Embiid hits another three. Uh-oh, ladies and gentlemen. Embiid may be having one. Tyler Hero kicks it to Dedmon in the corner. Dedmon takes the three. Here comes Milton. Tried to swing that ball up and through and get to the basket. Almost turns it over. I think it was deflected out of bounds. Andrew, I'm upset, Glade, because Nathan won the basketball game. He wasn't playing fair. You're right, Andrew. I wasn't playing fair, but I still won. Wow. I like the back and forth in here sometimes. 36-35. 8 minutes and 7 seconds left in the second quarter.
A potential elimination situation here in Game 6.
Now, right now, Miami is very small. They're playing Tucker as the center, and they're matching him up with Henry.
Now Maxey has the ball at the top. He dribbles to the right, and he throws a floater off the glass. Maxey, you better take over this game today, baby. That's 2 in a row for Maxey. PJ Tucker hands that to Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero dribbles baseline. He kicks it over to Martin. Martin back to Tyler Hero. Step back three for Tyler Hero. Off. Rebound Joel Embiid. He gets that to Korkmaz. Now James Harden kicks it, and it's deflected out of bounds by Tyler Hero. Philly ball. Philly is in the lead, ladies and gentlemen. It's 36-37.
Butler is on Maxey. 9 points for Butler.
Maxey gets it to Joel Embiid. Almost travels. He really does travel. You ask me, step 1, 2, that lead foot was not the pivot foot for Joel Embiid, if you ask me. But he stood there long enough, and the refs called. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see the foul there. Joel Embiid to the free throw line, however, pulls up that mask he has to wear because he has that fractured orbital bone around his eye. He hits the first, but you know he wasn't going to just sit out and not play in this series. Friday game, so they're not going to extend it. They're not going to play it Saturday. Friday game, I will be watching. Who's coaching that on? You better bring it back. See, Joel Embiid scores both, 36-39. Oladipo gets it to Jimmy Butler. 7 minutes and 12 seconds. Jimmy Butler on the baseline gets it over to PJ. Back to Jimmy Butler quickly. PJ Tucker, oh my gosh, makes Joel Embiid fall. Well, Joel Embiid slipped. Yeah, he slipped.
There was probably sweat on the floor there. Because you're absolutely right, baby.
The guy on the bench like, ooh, did he make him? Did he cross him up? He didn't cross him up. Man, I'm gonna see if I can get me a job at Hornets, cleaning up the floor, mopping up the floor. They might say I'm too old to do that. Usually they have young people out there doing it. Adebayo gets it to Tyler Hero, kicks it. Jimmy Butler wide open in the corner for 3. It's off. Rebound. That was not Cortland. Cortland now has the ball. Korkmaz Gives it to Joe Embiid. Joe Embiid, wow, and gets the rebound. Joe Embiid is sacrificing his body, ladies and gentlemen, going after this one.
I don't know if Embiid is just exhausted or if he's banged up.
He's going after it.
Oh, Embiid is-
He sort of got undercut there a little bit accidentally by Oladipo. But Joe Embiid is playing hard, ladies and gentlemen. It won't, if Philly does not win this game tonight, it won't be because Joe Embiid is not leaving it on the floor. Brendan Murray, what's going on? What's up, new here? Glade sent me. We work at the same animal shelter together, and I found the missing dog and fed him. Glade put him back in the cage. Cool. Glad everything turned out all right. Brandon, my boy, what's up, man? Brendan, not Brandon. My bad. If you was here, you probably could work at the animal shelter with me and Glade. Probably. If you're speaking to me, probably. Glade, no. Hang on. Glade, heard Andrew and Nathan. If you were here, you could probably work at the animal shelter with me. Like, right. All right. So we have a timeout on the floor, and that is why you hear the groove in the background. Philly came to play tonight. Don't know if they can sustain this, but right now they are 3 points in the lead. Miami started off pretty warm. I think it was 7-0, and finally Philly scored on a 3-point basket by Danny Green, the Carolina boy. Sadly, Danny Green went out in the first quarter off of friendly fire. Joe Embiid hit a layup and fell into Danny Green's leg, twisting it. I haven't heard any word. We haven't heard any word on what it was. If it was his knee, if it was his hamstring. If I were to guess, I'd probably be more in the knee range, knee injury, but we're not sure. He had to be carried to the locker room, so he was in some serious pain. But the Heat have been shooting the ball pretty well on the strength of Butler and Strus. Man, you gotta feel for Embiid. He is taking punishment. He is playing hurt. But there's some guys in the NBA that wouldn't be out there for less of what he's got going on. Dude's got a fractured orbital. I think he's got a injured finger. He's been on the floor several times, but he's still out there. Joel Embiid kicks it to Harris for three and misses. Rebound, Tucker. He gets that over to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler brings the ball down 36-39. It's Philadelphia in the lead. Tyler Hero goes by James Harden easily and kicks it to PJ Tucker. Misses the three. Harris with the rebound. Comes out there, gets it to Maxey. Maxey floats. It's blocked. Gets it back to Harris because Maxey saved it from going out of bounds. Now Harden throws it to Harris. Harris missed the alley-oop. Get it to Korkmaz. He shoots it. Misses. Deflected by Harris to Tyler Hero. He whips that pass under to Strus. And PJ hands it to Strus, and Strus brings it back out. Backdoor cut to Tyler Hero to the basket. And the layup is good. 38-39 is our score. Our score, Brendan. Yeah, I was talking to you. Coach, if you were here, you could work with me and Glaive at the animal shelter. We have something for you to do. It depends on what you guys got for me to do. I don't know. I wonder if I could work at an animal shelter and how cool that would be. Or how I would like it. I don't know.
Well, the big problem in this series, we told you, is that
38-39.
they've had 99, 92, and 85 in 3 of the games.
Vincent is back in the game for the Heat. He gets that bounce pass over to Butler. Butler back to Vincent. Now back to Butler. Now Butler takes Maxey. He's turned away. PJ Tucker takes another 3 from the same side, same result. Now Butler says, this is how you do it. He misses. But boy, Strus floats in and taps it in for 2. And now Miami goes up by 1. Maxey gets it over to James Harden. James Harden between the legs. He has PJ on him. Step back 3 is good. James Harden with another 3. He called that. He was like, yo, get back. I want a PJ on me. And he shot over him. Strus stops, kicks it back to Vincent. Nice little bounce pass, no look bounce pass to PJ Tucker under the basket from Vincent. And it was a good layup. Tucker has 2 points in the game. Now Embiid directing traffic. Telling the guys to clear out that side. He shoots. Air ball. Strus with the rebound. Now Vincent brings it down. The score is tied 42-42. 3 minutes, 52 seconds left in the first half. And Strus hits another 3. I tell you what, that kid can shoot the ball. 45-42. Man, I thought the Heat had another guy that could shoot. James Harden pulls up for 3. And James Harden hits a 3. Here we go, trading baskets. It's 45-45. 3 minutes, 25 seconds on the clock. Can James Harden have another good game? Strus gives it to Adebayo. Excuse me. Yeah, that's Adebayo. Adebayo hasn't scored today. Vincent throws it up. Oh, the ball hits every bit of the rim and goes in. 47-45. That was a follow-away jumper from Vincent. James Harden for the 3 again. He misses this time. Adebayo with a nice box out. Now he decides to bring the ball down the court. Will he pass it? He does. He gets it to Strus. Strus picks up his dribble, gets it back to Adebayo. Alley-oop, and Jimmy Butler is pushed in the air by Maxey. No harm done. Well, you can give the dogs a bath. Give the dogs a bath. Wow. Possibly. Yeah, I mean, I could do that. I could do that.
After talking and texting for years.
I'd rather bathe the little dogs, though.
And then we really expanded our family for the wireless.
It seemed like the responsible thing to do.
All right, and we have yet another time out.
Visible. Yeah. Get unlimited data for as low as $25 a month. Family plan savings without the family.
We have a timeout with 2 minutes and 32 seconds left in the first half. Miami outscores Philly 28-25 in the first. Right now, Philadelphia is outscoring Miami 20-17. The scoring percentages have gotten a little bit closer, a little tighter there. Miami is shooting about 1% better than they were the last time we looked at it, 48.7. And the 76ers up from 39% to 41.5%. 3-point shooting, Miami 26.7%, Philadelphia 38.9%. Shooting a little better percentage there. Miami is out rebounding Philly. And what about the turnovers, Coach? Well, it's almost even now. It's 5-4. Philly is winning in that one. Top two leading scorers for the Heat would be Strus with 14, and off the bench Tyler Hero with 10. For the 76ers, 14 points by Joel Embiid, and Harden has 11. Harden is 3 of 5 from the 3-point line. Joel Embiid is 2 of 3 from the 3-point line. All right, so Philly is playing with a new sense of exuberance, a sense of urgency, because this is it. This could be it. Or it is it. This is it for them. If they don't win this game, they go home. The Heat win this game, they advance. They advance once again to the conference championship. And then from then on, we'll see who gets to the NBA championship. So we still got a little bit of basketball left, ladies and gentlemen. Got a little bit, good, 2.5, maybe 3 weeks of basketball left. 3 or 4 weeks of basketball left. The kids around here will be out of school before the NBA championship is played. What's up, Gerard? And I called Andrew. He's not picking up. Is he ignoring me again? I'm his boxing coach. He's around. He's hung out in here a little bit. I'm sure you can see. Jimmy Butler, ball's deflected. He still gets it off, but he misses the shot. Harris has the ball for Philly, picks up his dribble, gets it to Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid gets to the elbow. He pulls up short. He's shot a couple of those. He and PJ Tucker right off the front of the rim. Scores tied up. Jimmy Butler now bounce passes to Adebayo. I don't think Adebayo has scored yet. Jimmy Butler all the way down, misses it. Embiid on the floor again. Back in the day, they will call that a travel, but they don't call it that anymore. Maxey shoots a 3. Maxey hits a 3. I told you, Maxey. It seems like Maxey might be having an offensive game tonight. Go ahead and shoot that ball, buddy. Now Strus with it. Screen set by Adebayo. Strus all the way to the basket. Boy, nice layup. No foul call. Strus leading scorer for the Heat. Harden picks up his dribble, gets it to Maxey. Quick shot by Yang, and they get it to Jimmy Butler, who travels. Wasn't looking for that pass. He just sent me a message saying I'm not in the mood. I said okay, but we have to train. He said let's do it tomorrow. Yeah, ask him why. Ask him why, Gerard. He has a pretty decent reason. However, going to work out might get him get his mind off of what happened. Joel Embiid hands it to Harris. Harris gets it to Maxey. Back to Harris. Had a wide open 3. Turned it down. Now Maxey shoots a 3. Maxey just a little bit short. That ball is deflected out of bounds to the Heat. 32 seconds left in the half. 47-48
Beyond the three-point line. Now,
is the score.
we know that they have shown this a number of times throughout this series, but you just admire the hustle that Miami is getting out of their guys from the defensive end. From that to the man-to-man to the triple teaming and double teaming.
Vincent driving over and big scoop and score.
Vincent scores again for the Heat.
Shot, 5 to check back in for the Sixers.
Maxey gets the ball in to James Harden. 19 seconds to shoot.
And Tucker will pick up Harden in midcourt.
Yeah, that's been a good matchup throughout the game.
Here's the screen from Harris. Gets it from Harden. 5 seconds to go in the half.
5 seconds to shoot. Ball deflected out of bounds. It goes off of Embiid. Miami gets another chance to score before halftime. 3, a quick foul by Maxey. They had a foul to give, I think.
And you just admire what you're watching here when the action slows down and becomes half court.
Billy had a foul to give, so Maxey took it there.
Now 2.7 seconds left before the halftime. Miami 49, Philly 48. Tyler Hero comes into the game for offensive purposes. Can Miami get a score right here? They run it off. They get it to Strus. Strus loses the ball. It's shot by Thibault, I think that is. Does not go in. So there is your halftime score. Halftime score. I don't know who you guys are going for, the Heat or Philly, but neither one is backing down from the other. However, the Heat's leading by 1 point. Miami outscored Philly in the first quarter 28-25. Philly outscored Miami in the second quarter 23-21. Therefore, we have our score. Leading scorers in the game. Hey, we don't need to just... Oh, let's just go through the whole score. For the Heat, Tucker, 2 points. Jimmy Butler has 9. Adebayo, 2 points. Vincent, 4 points. Adebayo only has 2 points. He has 5 rebounds. Let's go, Adebayo. Get inside. Get in it, big man. Get into it. Vincent has 4. Strus, 16 to lead all scorers. All scorers for the Heat. Off the bench, Dedmon has 4. Tyler Hero has 10. Oladipo has 2 points. So that is 16 points off the bench for the Heat. For the 76ers, Harris has 5. Green has 3. Joel Embiid has 14 points. Has 14 and 6 rebounds. Playing his butt off right now. Maxey has 10 points. James Harden has 11 points and 5 assists as the point guard. He only has 2 rebounds. Nang off the bench has not scored. Reed has not scored. Thibault has 3 points and Korkmaz has 2. So the Philly bench is only able to muster 5 points to help their team's cause, and that is to extend this series. Was that the Heat? No, 76ers. The 76ers have to win this game tonight. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. The 76ers have to win. If the 76ers do not win, that is it for them this season. Their season is over, just like my Hornets. Just like my Hornets, they'll be at home. All right. But once again, you have to say they had a good season. They would, if they lose tonight, they had a good season. But man, like this is what would they say, 4th time they've been in this situation in 4 years or whatever, or at least the 3rd time they've been in this situation and just not able to get any further. Like they're missing one piece, or people are hurt at the wrong time, or they just don't have the right combination. But it's not over. All right, I'm sitting here talking like it is over. However, I do think the Heat will end up winning this one. If the Heat does not win it here, it will definitely go back to Miami and close this out. Avi Angel, what's going on? What's up, Coach? Me and Candyman just got home. What's up, Avi? Tell Asher I said what's going on. What's up? Are you guys just getting home from just hanging out today, or you guys been like out of town? Avi. Junkie Janker. What's up, Junkie Janker? Hello, Coach. My flight just landed. I'm now in Arizona, and it's really hot here. My show's in a few days, so I'm just chilling. Okay, I hear you, Junkie Janker. Chilling in Arizona. Chilling in Arizona. Okay, let me turn on some music here, guys. Never been to Arizona myself. I heard the weather is a little bit different. I stay in the south, where when it's hot, it's the humid type hot, which means there's moisture in the air, so it really weighs down on you. You really feel it. But I heard in Arizona, it's more of it's a dry heat. It's hot, but I don't know. I guess maybe you breathe a little easier. You know, when you're breathing in moisture, you can feel it. And that's how it is in the south. But in Arizona, it's probably like a clear, a dry heat, a clear heat, or the air is lighter or whatever. It's not as thick. So yeah, one of these days maybe I'll get there. Avi, me and Asher, and our sister just got back from the beach. Oh, cool. Yep, I'm thinking about taking a trip to the beach maybe next week. See if I can set things up so I can still do a couple of streams from the beach. All right, guys. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be petty today because Coach Gary's trying to get at least 10 likes. So let me see how many likes I've got here. Let's see how many people in here have hooked up the coach, or they just stopping by and they're hating on the coach. They don't want coach to be great. There's plenty of space in this platform for everybody to be great. Really? Only 4 likes? Wow. Only 4. That's not even cool. All right, I'm gonna show you why that's not cool. Yeah, you said Philly gotta win. Don't do my team like that. They represent Miami, my hometown. No, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying they gotta win. Like I've gotta have them win, Glade. I'm saying for their purposes, they're trying to get this NBA championship. If they don't win tonight, it's over. They're done. They're out of the playoffs. So when I say Philly's got to win, I'm saying for Philly's purposes, for Philly to extend the season, they have to win tonight. Because if they don't win tonight, it's over. So no, I'm not going for Philly. You know, I like streaming like this because I'm not biased. I'm a non-biased play-by-play commentator on something like this, because it really doesn't matter to me who wins. Now, if my Hornets were playing, I'd be all uptight. You know, I'd be thinking in the back of my head, even if they're up, I'd be like, oh man, can we keep the lead or whatever? And I'd probably be talking a lot more junk about my team for not playing good if that was the case. All right, yeah. Now, Coach Gary only has 4 likes. What's going on, guys? This is why this is bad. See, because if any of my, what's up, Darth Gillis? Darth Gillis, there's a like right there. All the other people that don't want to give me a like, you guys can kick rocks. There's a like right there. So here it is right here. I got Darth in here, my dude. So that's gonna be 5 likes. Yes, I'm talking about the likes. I'm trying to get this algorithm up, guys. Let's see. That'll be Darth 1, Glaive 2, Avi 3, Junkie Janker 4, Gerard 5, even though Gerard only stayed a couple of minutes. He could be in the bushes. Brendan, what did I say? 6. Nathan Blair 7. Andrew 8. Jackson 9. Hermdog 10. And then, of course, I know Comment Boy hit that like button. And then Michael hits the like button every time he comes in. So that should be, I should have at least 12. I should be, my quota should be met already. Already I should have 10. Unless there's some robots up in here. Unless we got one person is the same person. That's what my wife thinks anyway. That's what my wife and my daughters think. They think one person is doing all this. At least 5 of you guys is the same person is what my support system says. But I know Darth is not a robot. I know Michael and Comet Boy are not robots. And I'm pretty sure Hermdog and Andrew are not robots. I don't know about anybody else. Everybody else comes in. Avi, you know, I don't, for some reason, trust Avi. Tay G, what's up? New Year, let's go Philly, my hometown. Tay G in the house. Hey. Once again, I best of luck for everybody. Best of luck for everybody. But I did call the Heat winning this one. Now, my big decision is going to be who is going to come out of the East. Because I think Darth Gillis asked me that a few weeks ago. I mean, like maybe last week. And I don't know. For some reason, I forgot all about the reigning champions. The reigning champions. I forgot all about those guys. And right now, they're in a great position to win this and to kick to eliminate the Celtics. All right, Celtics are going to have to win 2 games in a row. Can they win 2 games in a row? You know, against the Bucks. We'll see. Because I said it's probably going to be between the Celtics and the Heat. And it could have been. It could still be, but the Celtics lost one they should have had yesterday. They should have had that one yesterday. They lost it. All right, great game in Philly. You know me. I'm not a robot. I got you, Michael. This is going to be a great second half. I think so too. Yeah, the Bucks. I think Bucks got that DNA, that championship DNA. I think they're going to end up. It's hard for me to think or see the Celtics winning 2 games in a row against the Bucks. It's kind of hard, and one of those games is going to be in Milwaukee. So it's real hard for me to see. Bucks Heat in the Eastern. Yeah, I think that's what it's going to be. I think that's what it's going to be. I can't see the Celtics winning 2 games in a row against the Bucks. And I can't see Philly. I mean, they're playing pretty good tonight, but it still seems like they're in a struggle. All right, it just seems like the Heat haven't hit their stride tonight, and that's the only reason why Philly is even still in it. But yeah, you're right, Michael. I think that's what it's going to be. I'll be highly surprised if the Eastern Conference Finals is not between the Heat and Milwaukee. That should be interesting because who does the Heat have that can stop Antetokounmpo? Like nobody does anyway. He's going to get his points. But who do they have that can slow him down? Horford's been doing a pretty good job, and that's the other reason why, man. Like, is Horford going to be able to play and slow him down? And we say slow him down. I think Antetokounmpo had like 40 points last night. at times Horford does a good job on him, and or they do a good job on him as a team. But the Celtics just weren't able to cash that one in last night. They had that one, but anyway, Warriors and Suns in the West. Let's see. You gotta believe the Warriors are going to close that one out. You gotta believe it. Ja Morant not playing. You know, I would still say the same thing if Ja Morant was playing. I don't know what happened to the Warriors last night to get blown out like that. But everybody has a game. You know, you see it in the season, in the regular season sometimes. It happens. But the Warriors still have that one game lead. All they gotta do is win one, and it's over. They're gonna be at home tomorrow night. I think that's it. I think it's over tomorrow. And the Suns. I think the Suns will. I think the Suns are gonna win. I think they're gonna win. I mean, if I was a betting man, that's who I bet. But the Mavericks ain't making it easy for them. Dallas must win tonight. Yeah, they have to. Adebayo, Horford. Gotta win. These are must wins. Must win here tonight for Philly, and a must win for the Mavericks. All right, guys, here we go. Man, I talked the whole halftime. I gotta go take a little break here. I'll be right back.
In the third quarter throughout this postseason, they have won this period. 9 of their 10 games in the playoffs so far.
Me too, Michael.
5 games in this series by 23. They're plus 23 in terms of points over the Sixers in this quarter. So let's see if they can win this quarter. It might mean they win the game and the series. Got game 6 between Boston and Milwaukee tomorrow night on ESPN. Out of bounds off of Philadelphia to start the third quarter.
The big thing here is in this game, Miami has got to have a better half in shooting the 3-ball. They're 4 for 15. And then also with the turnovers, 9 turnovers. So let's improve. And then everybody who's averaging 17 points in the series has 1 shot and 2 points. That must change.
Jimmy Butler, no points in that second quarter after 9 in the first. Takes the long 2. He's fouled and counted a 3-point chance for Jimmy Butler. His first field goal since the 7-minute mark of the first quarter.
They just like the fact that I'm measuring you up here right now, and I feel I can elevate and shoot the 3. Now in the 3-ball, he's now 2 for 4.
A second with George to get his Doc Rivers thoughts in the first half.
Yeah, Dave, I spoke to Doc Rivers at halftime about any adjustments. He says they got to take care of the ball better and got to continue to get Embiid involved as much as possible, as he told us in the pregame. Embiid has 14 shot attempts, the most he's had in a half in this particular series, although Embiid has shot 2 for 8 from the field when Bam Adebayo was the primary defender in the first half.
All right, George, 4-point lead now for Miami over Philadelphia. That was deflected by the Heat. Embiid holding the left hand. It's the right thumb that has a torn ligament in it. Obviously wearing the mask because of the facial fracture. Force a game 7, which would be Sunday in Miami. And get out of this round. They have not been to the conference finals since 2001. They went to the NBA finals that year. Maxey has a hoist. Embiid there with the putback.
Now that's one of the very few. That's a 4th offensive rebound for Philadelphia in this game. And then also that's the 7th point. So we know that that could be a big factor as we move along.
You saw Embiid hit the deck again. He's been on the floor 10 times we saw this game. Basket by Adebayo. That's just the second shot attempt.
Dave, that's the first time he's received the pass foul line area where he could take and beat off the dribble.
He's a guy that can score. He averaged close to 20 points per game during the season. O'Connell is starting the second half of the injured Danny Green, who will not return to the knee injury. Missed the easy one.
Now that was a nice move on the baseline by him, and he did give Pete a lot of credit. He gave him a good pass. It should have been a score.
Butler working against Harden again. The shot clock down to 5. Nice pass by Strus to Tucker for the layup. Boy, is there anything right now that Max Strus isn't doing well? He's got 5 rebounds.
All right, guys.
16 points.
I'm back.
Very impressive, mainly because of the energy.
Hey, thanks, Mike. Thanks for your support, man. I appreciate you, man. 58-50.
Embiid in and out. Strus and his
Embiid misses the 3.
in 2019. Played in 2 playoff games last year with Miami. That's it. Now he started. And a big factor. Butler cleans it up inside. And a timeout by Philadelphia. Miami's lead is 8.
Jimmy Butler scores again. 58-50.
Because you lost your rhythm here right now, Philadelphia, and you're getting beat off the dribble, and they're scoring down inside the painted area by movement.
All right, so we have a timeout. (58-50) Game 6. Miami comes out of halftime, and they do exactly what they did at the beginning of the game. They start off with a offensive flurry. Now, can Philly come back? Can Philly come back? They have done it today, but once today. But can they come back? Because this is not a team that can get down by double figures and then make their way back. As long as they keep it within that 10-point range, I think they're good. If the Heat get beyond 15, I think that's going to spell curtains for the 76ers, because then they're basically going to become one-dimensional. It's going to be Embiid trying to bring them back, maybe Harden trying to bring them back, and as some of the commentators say, they don't think Harden is the same Harden that he was. Not even last year. Definitely not three years ago. He's battled some injuries and and age catching up with him. I still think Harden has the talent to be something close to what he was, but he's going to have to take the off season and really work on his body. And Harden is not that type of player, if you ask me. Harden likes to party. In the off season, Harden takes off. That's what he does. Some guys go to the off season and they work. They become religious in getting their bodies right, and keeping their shot going, and because they're preparing for the next season. And I can understand guys saying, "What's up, Noam? What's going on, Noam?" I can understand guys saying, "Hey, it's the off season, so I'm going to take off." But I think some guys look at it as this is a chance. First of all, for me to be playing in any professional sport is a chance of a lifetime. My career in this sport can only be a certain amount of time. I think in the NBA, what is it, like 7 years is the average? And if it's 10 years, just think from the time these guys get out of school, which is around, a lot of guys around 21 years old. 10 years, they're like right at 30, 31. That's about the time those legs start to leave them, unless they've really been taking care of themselves. And and already have told themselves, hey, I want to be in this league for 15 years. So, but I don't think a lot of them do that, and that's why the average is like maybe 8 to 10 years. Maxey all the way to the basket. Oh, misses that, but it's tipped up and knocked out of bounds by Miami. But I don't think a lot of them think of it like that. I don't think they're thinking, hey, I got 10 years to do this, 10 years to work hard even in the off season, and then I've got the rest of my life to live. At 31, 32 years old, you can ride off into the sunset. Have a good career. Make really, really good money. Some guys a whole heck of a lot of money. So Strus, but the bucket does not count. Strus hit a 3 coming off a screen for Adebayo.
First team foul as he ran through that screen.
Yeah, see, Strus
Knowing what's been going on, dude.
got to be okay because he made it. And unfortunately, right here, the whistle had already blown, and that's what he was trying to contest.
And that was the right call there by the officials. Miami's made 4 straight shots. And a miss by Vincent. Rebound Maxey. Looking to push tempo.
Maxey comes out of there with the ball. It's 58-50, man. It's been that way for a while. And there's a turnover.
He's got Butler.
Vincent, nice little bounce pass in front of Maxey to Butler, and Butler does a chin up on the rim. 60-50 is the score. 8:17 on the clock. PJ Tucker guarding Harden. Harden pushes him off. Nothing called there. Might have been a little bit of dramatization there. And this time, Tucker is called for it. He better be careful.
Mainly because the referee who made the call was standing about 5 feet away from him. You got to see it here. They got to push.
Second on Tucker. Second on
Tucker was close. He might have got a technical for that, but he didn't. James Harden. He goes by Tucker behind the back pass to Harris. Wide open 3 is off.
He continues to struggle. Just 5 points in the game.
Vincent brings the ball down. He's on the left side. He's looking for Strus off that curl. He hit a 3 on that a few minutes ago. Strus. I said Strus goes to the basket. He's fouled. Doing a little right-hand layup the proper way. And Joe Embiid has his hands on his shorts.
I got it. All right, great shot blocked by Embiid. No problem there. But the fact that
Joe Embiid fouled him first.
He doesn't care about.
And Strus misses a short free throw. Joel Embiid seems to be tired, guys, like he's almost exhausted.
Miami does as good a job identifying and developing talent as anybody.
No doubt about that. They've been doing this for years. They have an excellent coaching staff, all the teachers.
All right, here we go. James Harden drives, kicks it to Maxey. Maxey contorts his body, hangs in the air long enough to hit a layup. 52-61 Miami. Jimmy Butler at the elbow, pulls up, floats, and rolls that ball over the front of the rim for 2 more points. Be interesting to see how many points Butler has right now. Maxey, screen set by Embiid. Maxey shoots. Maxey misses this time. Strus with the rebound. Gets it out to Vincent. He gets it to Strus. Pulls. He's short. Tucker gets his hand on the ball. They get it over to Butler. And now swing it to Tucker. Back to Vincent. Vincent thought about pulling at the free throw, and he did. Short. Should have went ahead and pulled when he was open. Milton. Cross-court pass to Harden for a 3. That's short. Everybody's shooting it short like their legs are tired.
If you're looking at the 3 ball right now, Philadelphia is 8 for 27
8 for 27. 63-52 is the score. Butler pulls from 3. He's short. Everybody's short from 3. Now Maxi's coming with the speed. Throws it up. He misses. No foul call. Rebound. Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler sees the crease. He pulls up at the elbow and hits it. And he's fouled on the play. What a heady play by the veteran.
The building is upset. Maybe they thought that Maxey challenged.
6 minutes and 4 seconds left. Let's see.
They thought they got the foul at the other end. They should have had a foul call. And then here, unfortunately, you pick up the foul.
Butler was able to get the big man in the air. See, that's the type of thing we need to get in Charlotte with our boy LaMelo. Since he's gonna have the ball in his hand most of the time, he's got to learn all the little tricks of the trade. You know, we got all these Melo heads out here. They thinking the kid is perfect, man. He's a good player. I have no problems with him. He plays out of control sometimes.
So efficient. Meanwhile, Philly 2 for 13 from the floor here in the quarter and a turnover. A miserable offensive start here.
65-52.
Trailing by 13.
And it's 13, like I said. Philly can't play from behind. 3 more points, and it's going to be really hard for Philly to come back. Especially the way the Heat is playing offensively. Now Jimmy Butler. Bounce passes, shots, get that to Adebayo. Now they're on the floor. It's a tie-up. Adebayo, Milton.
Played 7.5 minutes here in the third quarter, and Philadelphia has.
That was off that pass by Butler.
Force a game 7,
and Embiid he's trying to play his tail off, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like he is almost dang
this floor a year ago to Atlanta after winning
fatigued. He's holding his shorts.
They moved on from Ben Simmons. Thought that James Harden would help.
Toss up, goes out of bounds. I think that was not out of bounds by Adebayo.
Have a chance to win this series.
Well, you knew he was going to win the tap, and they formed the cup. 2 players to his left.
Well, the Heat have come out of control this third quarter so far. Joel Embiid pulls up. It's blocked by Adebayo. Tucker gets it to Butler. Butler goes up strong. He's fouled on the play, and Embiid is on the floor again.
This once again is a triple team.
Got to stay off that floor, guys.
3 red shirts.
Joel Embiid tried to shoot over Adebayo. Nice block, clean block. Tucker comes out of there with the rebound.
Elite defensive player.
Absolutely.
Would have made.
An elite defensive player is Adebayo. He could be an elite defensive player. He's good. Butler shoots and scores again, 66-52.
He's working hard. He's doing his job. Remember, in the series he was averaging 17. He's doing this. He only has 2 shot attempts in this game.
A lot of players in this Miami team.
And Jimmy Butler misses the second. He knew that was off. Milton skip pass. They get it to Maxey. Maxey Euro step. He's fouled on the floor though. Adebayo with a steal, and he throws that one down. Uh-oh, 52-68, ladies and gentlemen. It is beyond 15 points, like I said. Philly is not the type of team to come back from a deficit. And they are in a deficit right now.
The Google Pixel 6 for all the fun
Serbian fans who became Nuggets.
All right, so we have yet another timeout on the courts. How many points? How many points does Jimmy Butler have for the Heat? Jimmy Butler has 21 points. He's 21-4, does not have an assist. Strus, 17, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. All right, Strus. Strus could end up with a triple-double. How many assists can he get? Adebayo with 6 points. He has 5 rebounds. Joel Embiid, 16. Joel Embiid is 16, 8, and 2. Maxey has 12 points. Harden has 11 points. But they're not getting any more help from anyone else on the 76ers bench. Let's see, how many points does Harris have? He's been struggling from outside. Harris only has 5 points. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So Embiid, Maxey, and Harden, they're the only ones in double figures on the team. That will be 36. That's 39 points from the 3 of those guys. But after that, there's 13 points from everybody else on that team. In contrast, the Heat have Jimmy Butler with 21 points, Strus with 17. Off the bench, Tyler Hero has 10 points. That's 47, 48 points right there. Then from the other people on the bench, you have Tucker with 4, Adebayo 6, Vincent has 4 points, Dedmon has 4 points, and Oladipo has 2 points. So, and in this quarter, the Miami Heat have outscored Philadelphia 19-4. 19-4. And they have a 16-point lead. All right, so guys, if you're a Philly fan, I'm not sure that they can come back. I just do not believe they have what it takes right now. I could be wrong.
Nothing easy offensively for Philadelphia here tonight. But Philly is shooting less than 33% from the field. And more important, they only have 5 offensive rebounds. I'll give you an idea of the total defensive factor.
Strus floats that one up. It's no good. Here comes Maxey. Gets it to Milton. Milton for the layup. That's good. Here comes Butler down the court. He's on the right side, 68-54. 4 minutes and 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Butler still has the ball, has Maxey on him. He's backing him down. He turns around. He shoots over him. It's woefully short. Rebound by Philly. Maxey with his hair on fire steps through, but he misses the layup. Good try, but no good. Vincent gets that ball to Butler, and he gets to Strus for a wide open 3. It is tipped in by P.J. Tucker. P.J. Tucker, ladies and gentlemen, 3 minutes, 35 seconds on the clock. Clock continues to run. They get the ball over to Maxey. Maxey walks across the timeline. That's half court. He is on the 76ers logo. Now he comes to the right, skips that over in the corner, gets it back, gives it to Adebayo. Excuse me, that's not Adebayo, that's Embiid. Embiid hands it off to Milton, and a serious screen was set on Vincent to get Milton open, and Milton hits the 2.
Very few
70-56, 3 minutes on the clock. 3 minutes in the third quarter. Jimmy Butler has the ball. He has Harden on him. Harden fouls him, is not called. Jimmy Butler still goes, throws off the glass. P.J. Tucker with the rebound, and he scores. P.J. Tucker has 6 points. He's doing it by himself, self-made. And Melton is fired. Excuse me. He has fouled on the other end.
His assignment in this game tonight was Harden. Not only does he...
You got to box out. You got to box out, baby. Look at him. Just go get the ball. 6'5", getting rebounds. Doing work under the basket. Philly's ball, they get it in. They hand it to Milton. Milton shoots a 3. Milton hits a 3. And Philly with just a faint pulse. They're not dead yet. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Milton, excuse me, that's Vincent, drives down the baseline, drives around, and turned over. Miami is good for doing this, man. They come out, they do a good job offensively, and then all of a sudden they have a couple of turnovers, man. It's just unnecessary turnovers. Did I see my boy at the game? Oh, no, that's not him.
Butler saying that wasn't a foul, but doesn't look like Eric Spoelstra is going to challenge.
72-59.
There he goes up in there. That's a nice move.
Oh, Spoelstra's going to challenge it. He just said that he's going to challenge
How are they going to change that? How can they change that? They're not going to change that. Anyway, 72-59. Philly still has a pulse. They still have a pulse going on there. They're not completely dead, not completely out of it. That's just one of these runs. They are a professional basketball team. They're not just going to lay down. Not in the playoffs, especially with another quarter to go. Anything can happen. It's 59-62. Excuse me, 59-72 right here. It's only a 13-point lead with a whole quarter left. All right. When the Heat went up by 16, it looked like they were going to keep mashing the accelerator. They were going to put their foot on their neck and put all their weight on it, but they didn't. And now Philly is feeling it a little bit. There's going to be a timeout for a review to see if Butler fouled Milton. And I can't see how they're going to change that. Can't see how that's going to be changed. I think Milton will be shooting 3. So what? I don't know though. They could change it. Like how do they? Is it any contact even after the ball's gone? I've seen that called. You know, it's contact. What? Heat's got their thumbs up. Like they may have this call. It may be reversed. All right, here we go. Timeout on the court. Coach Gary doing a lot of talking and no one can hear him. Thank goodness nobody was in here, huh? All right. There it is, 74-63. The Heat did move or extend their lead to about 16, but Philly is still trying to hang in there, still playing, still got their hopes. They know that if they lose this one, it is all over for this season, so they're continuing to play hard.
its largest lead. Just an awful start to the fourth quarter by Philadelphia.
This is just great.
And Doc Rivers is trying to keep his guys pumped up about this game. But as the commentator says, it's not a good start for Philly. Not a good start for Philly in the fourth quarter.
It's Memorial Day.
That feels nice.
I know.
Cut my sesame seeds off.
I won't. Don't worry.
They're a cute couple.
I'll give him a year.
It's bigger.
Let's light this sucker up.
It's beefier.
Did you just use the B word?
It's coming
They're gonna see us. We can do this.
to the big screen.
I like it. I like it.
Come see.
PJ Tucker with 8 points. Like I said, he's getting rebounds. He's doing it himself. 7 rebounds, 6'5" forward, I think he is. 6'5" guard. But he's out there for defensive purposes. Has 2 block shots. Butler now with 23 points. Adebayo. Adebayo now has 10 points. He's double-figured. He's a double-figure dude. He has 6 rebounds. Vincent has 4 points. Strus, 17 points, 10 rebounds. Strus needs to get 5 more assists, and he'll have a triple-double. In that double-double range. Martin off the bench has not scored. Devin has 4. Tyler Hero with 10 points. He's had that since the first half. Hadn't played much, 15 minutes. And Oladipo, 12 minutes, 4 points. 76ers. Harris, 7 points. Has not been a offensive threat today. Green got hurt. Hit a 3-point basket. Joel Embiid has 18 points. I said he'd have to be like 20, 25, 30 points tonight to give his team at least a chance to win and extend the series. He is 100% from the free throw line. Maxey has 12 points. Harden has 11. He's 11, 3, and 6. But there's no bench production tonight for Philadelphia. Pivel has 3 points. Milton has 7. Korkmaz has 2 points. That's just how it's going for those guys today. Yep, that is just how it's going for them today.
Philadelphia's down 17. They were watching Embiid's minutes. He'd already played 34, but he comes back into the game with the season in jeopardy.
Joel Embiid shoots another 3. It is off this time.
The defense has been.
Butler pulls up for a short 2. That's good.
Then they come down at the other end.
Jimmy Butler, 25 points, I think it is.
Butler now with 25, and the lead is up to 19.
James Harden.
In an elimination situation.
Oladipo guarding him. He drives. He kicks it to Harris in the corner. Harris hits a 3.
Perform for it, getting an opportunity where you get off a free shot.
82-66 is the score.
Miami trying to get to the conference finals for the second time in the last 3 years. It would be the 9th in franchise history.
Whoa, whoa. Now, give Harris a lot of credit. He got a piece of that shot.
Just hit a 3 from the left corner.
Harris has the ball now in the right corner. He's backing down Hero. Nice spin move. Misses, but he tips his own miss in. And Eric calls a quick timeout.
He drove hard.
Calls a timeout. Doesn't want to see Philly get any momentum, ladies and gentlemen. These funny things have happened.
The Google Pixel 6.
Funnier things have happened. 82-68 is our score. When it looks like Miami is going to just put Philly away. Philly goes on a mini run. So that was a good timeout by Eric Stroster. Did I say his name right? By coach to call that timeout. $14-point lead. They did have it down to an 11-point lead there. Right now, Miami still outscoring Philly in the fourth quarter, 8-5. The outscoring 25-15, 10 points in the third quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, after this game, we are going to have, and I'm not going to do it, but I'll probably look at some of it. You're going to have the Suns versus the Mavericks. And right now, the Suns lead this series 3-2. So it is another must-win by the Mavericks. If you look at matchup predictor, does not give Dallas a very good chance to win this one. They give them a little chance to win this one with 34%, but of course that means the Suns 66% chance to win this game. They are in Dallas, however. They are in Dallas, but the matchup predictor is giving it to the Suns, and if the Suns win, it's over. That's it. The Suns go on to the Western Conference Finals. They go on to the Western Conference Finals to meet the winner between the Warriors and the Grizzlies, and that can be determined as soon as tomorrow around this time. So we'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here for it. Right now, still have this game at hand. Not quite decided yet. 14-point lead by Miami. And Philly had just a little bit of momentum there, so coach made sure he called the timeout. Will Philly be getting rid of Doc Rivers after this series? Because regardless of whether Philly wins tonight or not, I do not believe they're going to win the series. The Heat will come out of this one. What's up, David? Enjoying Maxine Harden. Thanks for trading Butler to us. Right. 84-68. Long three by Maxey is missed. Adebayo comes out of there with the rebound, decides he wants to dribble up the left side. He gets it to Butler. Maxey on him. Butler taking his time. Kicks it. Oladipo turned it down. Butler takes a long three. It is short. Rebound, Embiid. 8 minutes, 14 seconds left in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Harris pulls up. Everybody's shooting it short, man. It's on line, but they're shooting it. They're hitting the front of the rim. Butler gets to the free throw line and beyond. He kicks it to Strus, and Strus knows what to do with it. Another three by Strus. 19-point lead, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said earlier, if Philly is not built. Philly's not built to come back from large deficits. Embiid gets into the lane, he lays it in. Nah, though I feel bad.
Yes, it is. But
Y'all
also,
deserve better.
in order to sit in the place, he hasn't had it very much of that.
Just a one field goal attempt since halftime. This scoop attempt by Butler.
That layup was missed by Butler. Now Harden kicks that to Harris. Harris. Tucker gets his hand on it. Looks like it's going to be an easy bucket at the end. Yes, sir.
Beautiful defense, team defense.
And the Philly Bluebirds are coming out.
A deficit of a half a step. You're coming to help.
89-70.
They've had so many deflections to ignite the fast break.
And they're just out working and out hustling. The home team
Milton drives.
through the lane, goes to the left hand. banks it.
Milton still playing hard.
He's a player here in the second half.
Well, he's done a very nice job, mainly because he's been.
Yeah, you ain't lying. If it wasn't for Milton, man, they'd really be down.
From the floor. He's got himself 9 points.
There's a timeout.
He's been a little inspiration.
Hey,
Timeout, Miami.
Coach Rivers,
Lead for the Heat
dude,
in
it's
the series.
all you can do is the right thing. Is call timeout. You know, try to stem the tide, but you know coach is doing all he can do, man. He's trying to motivate him on the sideline over there, but it's just so much you can do. Just so much you can do. Embiid is not at the point. He's not the same Embiid right now. He's kind of hurt. Harden is not the Harden of 3, maybe not even 2 years ago. Definitely not 3 years ago. Not the same guy. Harris is just not having a great offensive game today. But it's with this lead the way it is now, it's kind of hard to believe that Philly's going to be able to come back. But once again, they still had a good season. Heck, being a Charlotte Hornet, I would give anything to have a season like this. You know, we were hoping to at least get in the playoffs this year. Once again, 2 straight years did make the playoffs. You know, we could sort of understand the year before last. I really hate that year. A year before that, before LaMelo was even drafted, before we even drafted Melo, the year that Rudy Gobert, the year that the pandemic started, Hornets were actually playing good ball. They're actually playing good ball. We started getting on a run there at the end of the season, so who knows what could have happened. They could have possibly gotten to the playoffs then. Not saying we would have done anything big in the playoffs. Pretty sure we wouldn't have, but just to make it there.
Rebound Butler.
Just to make it there would have been good. But then
He scored 30 points in
not to make it this year,
games.
you know, you got Rookie of the Year, you got him making the All-Star team, and I know, guys, he only made the All-Star team because Kevin Durant was hurt, but
Maxey. Good hands.
to have that and to play good at times as good as we did and still not make it, you know, one of the reasons why Coach Borrego was gone. All right, here we go. Oladipo gets it over to Strus now. Adebayo. Oladipo now with the ball. Skips it. Jimmy Butler turns down the 3. Shoots the elbow. He's fouled on the play.
Foul on Maxey, his third.
89-72. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game.
We had a little zone action that time. I told you about that.
5.5 remaining. Miami up 17.
For Rivers, though, I feel bad. Got you.
Dallas, Phoenix next, and then 2 more tomorrow night right here in
Oladipo, baseline, gets it to Butler. Thought about the skip pass.
second time in 3 years.
Shoots it, misses it, but goes and gets his own rebound. Philly may have just given up, and then Butler hits a 3 on top of that.
3 from the corner.
Woo.
Jimmy Butler, the lead.
Yes, sir, Butler. Wow. But they're just, you can't, if you're gonna give up, not give up, but just stand around and thinking that these guys are not playing hard, then that's what's going to happen. Harris drives, nice little move in the air to get 2 points. And Oladipo turns it over. They get it to Maxey. 4 quick points there. Still 4 minutes, 35 seconds on the clock. And they got Adebayo bringing the ball down. Now they get it to Butler. Calm things down. He's in the corner up there. He gets to the free throw line. Bounce pass. Hits Tucker on the baseline. James Harden goes to sleep.
Away from the ball in the far corner.
Not playing any defense.
And rewarded with a bounce back.
Milton is foul shooting a 3-point shot. And it goes in, ladies and gentlemen. Milton has not stopped playing since he hit the floor. As a matter of fact, let's take some time for Milton to see how many points this young man has scored.
Putting them on the foul line when you think about it. And you've stayed away from the silly fouls.
It's only the 7th
Milton,
of the game for Philadelphia.
12 points. And he misses the free throw.
Knocked out of bounds by Miami.
But it is still Philly's ball because that ball was knocked out of bounds by Miami. Let's see. Milton. How many minutes? Milton, 24 minutes. 12 points. Embiid shoots a 3. Embiid misses a 3. Rebound. Finally, the Heat come out of there with it.
Maxey went for the steal, committed the foul, his fourth.
Maxey fouls. That's another thing we can check here. With the guys that are on the floor right now,
Yeah, they put out a lot of energy here tonight.
is anyone in foul trouble?
But their pace-
Doesn't really matter with 3 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. Only person on the floor will be Maxey with 4.
standing all night long.
Turnover by
There's a turnover by the Heat. Maxey,
again, Butler.
left hand layup is good. 81-94.
That was pretty. He does that
Strus.
time and time again. Off the drive, he'll come up on the other side.
Gets it to Butler. Butler back to Strus. Now there is almost a turnover. Vincent slows things down. Free throw is no good, but Tucker goes and gets the rebound. Philly doing a little standing around, baby. I mean, you know, if you're going to play, you're going to play. It's 81-94.
Loose ball. 3 seconds on the shot clock.
Vincent shoots another rebound by the Heat. It's man-to-man. Box out one guy. Let's go. Butler all the way to the basket. Left-hand layup is no good. Harden lead pass to Maxey. He dunks that one. It's 2:45 to go. It's an 11-point lead. And it almost a turnover. It is, and there's a foul on the play, right?
To Miami. People on that side. They want to now Spoelstra's out. Also challenging this play. This is just falling asleep. And then Maxey not giving up on the play. Very difficult call, but the ref was right there. He had a good look at that.
That's a foul, bro. All right, Heat. Is that a foul? I don't know what they call.
7-0 run over the last minute and 40 seconds.
I think there's a timeout, and they are reviewing it. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left.
Might be a clock issue.
Got to keep playing, and Philly is continuing to play. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. I know a lot of people leaving, but that's a lifetime. If Miami starts to just play not to lose, right? Instead of just playing to win.
You have an opportunity.
My Hornets do that all the time. Don't stop doing what got you there, you know, because it's the end of the game. So you think, hey, let's just hold the ball. You know, these guys are not going to play hard. Yeah, they are. You got some young guys there. Maxey's young. He doesn't know any better. He's going to keep playing. Milton, he's showing you that he doesn't know any better. Don't even care. I'm going to keep playing until the whistle blows. you got the older guys, the veterans, you know, like Harden. Harden doesn't play any defense anyway. Let's just be honest. As Stephen A. Smith would say, let's just be honest. Harden doesn't play any defense anyway. So it's not like the young guys. The young guys are going to continue to play anyway. All right, so Miami better not let these guys come back. This is your game to win. It's also your game to lose. Play to win. Don't play not to lose. You start playing not to lose, you're going. Who knows? Philly may come back. You know, even though Harden is not playing defense, Harden will play a little offense. Hey, he's streaky too. He could hit a couple of threes, and then what?
Now, it clearly is off of Maxey, and so it is Miami ball. 2:40.
All right, they did not call a foul. They called a deflection. The ball was just out of bounds. Now Adebayo has it. He's being double teamed. They get it back out to Butler. Back to Adebayo.
Shot clock down to 5.
Now Butler has 2 seconds to shoot. I think he just threw a no. I thought I was going to say a grenade. He did not throw a grenade. He knew what time it was. Got it to Vincent, and Vincent hit the 3. And who knows, ladies and gentlemen, that may be the dagger. Milton skip pass over to Maxey. Thought about the 3, turned it down. Maxey still scoring. Vincent. Almost another, looked like a turnover, but it was a nice bounce pass. Now Vincent gets it across the timeline. They're going to put a little pressure on him. They do. It's a trap. But Strus gets it. He gets it to Tucker. Tucker all the way to the basket. It's blocked by MV. Milton thought about a 3. Skip pass. Go down. Get big. Get big. Harden for 3. Oh my gosh, that would have been nice. But he missed it.
3.5 minutes to go in the second quarter.
And the people in Philly, they start to boo. And right now, Miami may be able to afford to hold the ball, but yeah, especially if Philly's not going to put that full pressure on them. Forward to shoot. Butler splits it, lays it in, and I think Rivers has called his last time out. And there's Alonzo Mourning. And the boys. All right, it's been a pretty good series. What's up, Michael? Heat moving on. Yep, I'm conceding the victory just like I think Coach Rivers is. I mean, he's coaching the entire game though. Because he could just let this go and have that time run out. He went ahead and called that timeout. I got to respect him for that. With 1 minute and 8 seconds left, I think we can conclude this one. Milton shoots a long 3. Milton hits a long 3. But no Philly. Doc Rivers did not concede. I was completely wrong. He called the timeout for a reason. skip pass up the court to Strus. He gets it back over there. I guess Doc said, yo, we're going to play until the whistle blows, baby. We're going to play until the whistle blows. Well, okay, let me take that back. He went ahead and took these guys out, the starters out. There's Danny Green. He's on crutches on the sideline. Went ahead and took the starters out, but he's like, hey, we're going to continue to force them to do bad things on defense. It's a 9-point game, but there's only 27 seconds left.
Game 7 back in Boston.
Heat now a few passes away from this ending. Oladipo holds it. Looks like he's going to get he's just going to take the shot clock violation. No need to score again. 4.8 seconds left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. It's 99-90, and Coach sees yet another semifinal round. Send him home. Joel Embiid has that look of, I wish I had the vocabulary of Stephen A. Smith, because he could explain how they are feeling right now. I'm pretty sure they are feeling dejected because they get to this point every year. They start off with a great anticipation, and then they get to this point and just cannot finish it. Get to this point, cannot finish it. Kind of frustrating, but they running the teams that are a little bit better than they are. And even though they have Embiid, it still looks like they may need maybe one more piece. What that is, I can't really tell you, but what do they say? This is 3 years in a row they get to this point, and just can't finish. All right. So Miami moves on, ladies and gentlemen. Miami moves on, 4-2 in this series. So now they wait for the winner of the Boston, who was number 2, and Milwaukee, number 3. That's how they finished in the regular season. But I mean, it just seems like Milwaukee's finishing. I don't want to say playing the better basketball, but they are finishing. They probably, I think the Celtics have the better team. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I want to say they have the better team chemistry. They have the better team pieces, but they just can't finish sometimes. They haven't been able to finish games that they should have finished. All right. I think they got great pieces. They're just not able to finish sometimes, and when you don't take advantage of it in the playoffs, bro, it counts against you. Got to go home. All right. So with that said, let's take a look at the finals. Then I'll go see if I got 10 likes. Probably not. I think everybody's gone.
He believe in God, he empower guys, and he let guys go out there and hoop. As long as you play hard, you guard.
Yeah, Michael. It's kind of, if I was going to bet on anybody, I had to bet on the Heat. So, who do you think comes out of the East? I mean, again, the Celtics and Bucks. Well, you already said Bucks. Celtics and Bucks not settled, but it's kind of hard for me to believe that the Celtics are going to win 2 games in a row against the Bucks. So it'll probably be Bucks, like you said, Bucks and the Heat to determine who goes to the championship series. Heat win. Jimmy Butler can ball. Yeah, I'm telling you. And I gotta have a bunch of respect for a guy to lead his team in scoring, and he's shooting those short jumpers. Now Jimmy Butler is doing a good job. He has done a good job improving his 3-point shooting. But man, he just nickel and dimes you to death. You know what I'm saying? And gets it done. And the pieces around him, they do just what they need to do. And everybody, a lot of people forgetting too. They got Kyle Lowry on the bench. I don't know if he's gonna be able to get back and play in the next series, but you know, that could be an extra help for him. Bucks Heat be a great series. Yep. Bucks Heat would be a great series. I think Bucks and either one of those teams, Bucks and Celtics would be a great series too. But we'll see. I think it may end up being the Bucks too. Bucks and Heat. All right, guys. I appreciate you, Mike, man, for hanging out with me tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through the stats and then get out of here. All right, score ended up being 99-90. It was even closer. It wasn't. The game wasn't this close. For those who didn't see it, or it shouldn't have been this close. For the Heat, PJ Tucker 12 points, Butler 32. Butler at 32, 8 and 4 assists. Adebayo 10 points, Vincent 7. Strus not off the bench. He started. Strus 20 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists. And on the bench, Dedmon came in and put in 4 points. Tyler Hero had 10. Oladipo had 4 points. For the 76ers, Harris had 14, 8 rebounds, 1 assist. Embiid 20 points. 20 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists. Maxey had 20 points. James Harden 11 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists. Yang did not score. Thibault 3 points off the bench. Milton played a pretty darn good game with 28 minutes. He had 15 points. Korkmaz had 2. Joe had 2. And these some of the guys that came in right at the end of the game when Coach basically went ahead and conceded the win, and but still had the guys in a full court press. But in the team stats, let's just look at a few things. Field goal percentage, Miami shot 48.3, 76ers 41.4. Rebounding, that went to the Heat, 49-35. 3-point shooting, 7. Heat only hit 7. 76ers hit 12 out of 37. There's your rebound, assist, blocks, turnovers. Now the Heat did have 16 turnovers, but they were scoring, especially Jimmy Butler, at a high clip. So and 13 turnovers by Philadelphia sort of even things out a little bit. There's your fast break points in the paint that was dominated by the Heat. You got to have 5 guys playing tremendous defense, man, to beat the Heat team. And the largest lead was a 20-point lead, and there you have it. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our next game right here, Suns versus the Mavericks. It's going to be starting at 9:30. It's already 9:40, so it's starting very, very soon. There's the matchup predictor. Matchup predictor is predicting that the Suns will go home semifinal winners, and they will be the first team, right? Yeah, they'll be the first team in the Western Conference final matchup already set. All right, 3-2. If Dallas wins, it's tied up, but I don't know. Yeah, even though we're playing at Dallas, I can't. Even though matchup predictor only gives Dallas 34%, I can't just say Dallas is Phoenix is just going to win this one. I can't. I think it's going to be a really close game. I think it's going to be a very close game. Dallas may even get this. It depends on how the Suns come out play, but ultimately, I think the Suns will end up winning this series. They just may have to go back to Phoenix to do it. All right, well, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me once again and checking out these playoffs. And basketball will be over soon. So let's just continue to have a good time watching it while it is here, because it's going to be a little bit of time there when I can't say nothing's on, but you guys don't watch golf like I do. I think hockey is in the midst of playoffs too, so it's not going to, not going to be a lot of things that I stream. So if I can figure out a way to do golf, I would sure do a golf stream. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'll check you guys out next time. Coach Gary is out. Peace.